the chemicals in this product diffuses into our body system and it causes us harm. And now we're out there trying to treat the harm it is causing us, like diseases it's bringing to our body, and we are not going back to check what is the cause of this disease or whatsoever. It's like you have headache from going through stress. Now, instead of you going to treat, to understand the fact that I have a headache because of stress, then you just give yourself rest from whatever it is that is stressing you. You rather went to paracetamol and panadol to treat your headache. Now, as far as you have not identified the fact that it is stress that is causing this headache, it means you have to keep going back to paracetamol and panadol. Now, that is exactly what I'm explaining, because so many of the diseases happening to ladies out there now is as a result of the type of lifestyle they are doing. Now, leaving lifestyle aside, now we have some chemicals inside some products that ladies use, and when they use these products not knowing that it has side effects, it eventually gives them side effects and it affects their overall body system. A lot of stories are out there. In fact, like I used to do, I share a story with you, and today I'll be sharing the story of the friend of a friend. Now, this person is not directly connected to me, and in fact, this person was the first one that was like, look, but since you throw content out there, can you please tell our ladies to stop using these products? And that is why I'm bringing it to you. It's like I'm delivering a message, because she herself was going through something. She was not going to share exactly what it is with me, but then they had to place her on fruits for like a month or 2 months or so. Now, while she was trying to let me understand the benefits of healthy living and healthy lifestyle, then she shared a story of a friend who had fibroid. She was treated for fibroid and it was gone after some times, and the doctor told her to stop using relaxer. She stopped using relaxer and she went natural. Now, during the process of being natural, like for a period of a year, 2 years, she just felt like, I've been natural for some times now, I've stopped using relaxer. We never can tell. That moment when you're sick or you're in pain or you're going through something, you literally want to listen to what everybody has to say just to get you out of that stuff. But immediately when you're out of it, you just feel like, what do you say again? Exactly. That was what happened to this young lady. And she felt like maybe the doctor could be wrong, telling her to stop using relaxer. Maybe it is not even related to whatever it is that's causing fibroid. And she went back to using her relaxer. And the test, I wouldn't call it testimony, but what happened next was the fact that her fibroid started to increase in size. It had shrunk before, but it started getting big again. And she was like, wow, this is very, very real. You people have to stop using this product. So now this is from coming from a friend, the friend of my own friend. Now she was sharing the story like with me to just let me know, and she also told me she was going through some stuff, and she got to realize that the type of lifestyle she has been going through has been terrible, and she's trying to change her lifestyle, healthy living. Now, I am here letting her to understand that there are some products, especially hair care products. I'll repeat, hair care products. Now, there are so many other products out there that causes more problem, but I don't know them and I don't have evidence. Or should I say, I have an idea, but I don't have evidence. So I will not be talking about those products. Now, but for the products that I know of and I have a lot of evidence, evidence number one is the relaxer. I've already mentioned that already. That aside, now you went natural because you don't want to use relaxer, and but how do I keep my natural hair? You get it. Natural hair girlies knows that it is very, very, they know that it is very, very difficult to, maintain healthy good natural hair, fluffy, shiny, blah blah blah. You usually have to spend a lot of money on hair care products. Now the problem is not the spending of the money on those products, it's now these products. What are they containing that is making your hair look so soft, so shiny, that is doing the magic? There must be something, a magic ingredient in that magic product that is bringing the magic on your hair. Now these magic ingredients are mostly very, very dangerous to your body. And now the products I'm talking about, all the products I'll be talking about in the video today is hair care. So, like I said, I know some other products, but since I don't have evidence, I have to just stay mute about it. But now I've given you evidence of the relaxer. Now let's move on to leave-in conditioning. Leave-in conditioning is mostly used for people, girlies with natural hair, to make their hair look fine, shiny, fluffy, blah blah blah. Make it soft, make it easy to walk through, because natural hair, especially falsy natural hair, can be very, very difficult to work with. Of course we need this living to literally survive natural hair, but there are some living that are very very popular, and very popular, and they feel like they work, like they do the magic. But guess what, whatever it is that is doing the magic in them is going to diffuse right from your head into your body system, and is going to cause a very big harm. I'm saying this from my own personal experience. So then I started natural hair like I think 2 years now, and I've been trying several products all over. And then there is this very product, very popular. I'm not going to mention, pardon me. There is this very popular product, and they said it's so good. It makes your hair soft. You're not going to even feel it that you're having natural fussy hair and all. And I felt like, and guess what? The product is quite expensive. So I sourced for this product and I started using it. Initially, I felt like, what's the big deal? Like, this product is overhyped. It's not even doing anything in my hair because my hair is pretty hard. And a month later into using it, I think the product is beginning to reconcile with my hair, and then it started working. And I was like, oh, good girl, now I'm going to keep my natural hair for a really long time. But then, guess what came? Period irregularities. How can I not be able to track my cycle? And I just felt like this is so uncommon. It was really, just imagine a young girl that is not married and you're beginning to have period irregularities. Thank God I was actually married in this period of time, and it just didn't bother me much. But I felt like this is not normal. So I was super conscious, especially after hearing what that my friend told me in relation to relaxer. I became super conscious with the products I use, and I started listening to my body. One thing about all this is you have to learn to listen to your own body. So I felt like this is not normal, and I was like, could it be my living? It can't be, because that was the only thing I do. So the next question is, what did I do different? Exactly. So this is how you track it. What did I do different? I felt like the only new thing that I did was I started using so living, and I felt like, oh no, it can't be the living. Then it happened the next month, it happened another month, and I was like, oh, at this point, no, 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 we can't go on like that. Irregularities, I mean, is like it's not coming at the time it's meant to come, right? Okay. So now I've not gotten to the cases of PCOS, and no, I'm still coming there. And so third month, and at that point I felt like there must be something wrong somewhere. If there should be an irregularity, just a month, then everything should balance back, and we go with the flow. We calculate our flow, right? So then third month, and at that point, I felt like I need to stop this. Let's see if it's the cause. Like, I don't know, right? So let's see if it's the cause. And from there, I stopped that particular living. I literally stopped all living. That was when I was in at that time, anyways. So the following month, guess what? Everything was balanced. Ha, good. Like it was, everything came back normal. And guess what, my sisters? I carried the living, pa pa pa. I went to drop it. I didn't care the amount I spent buying it, because now it is my body we're talking about. We don't, if it's affecting, if the effect is that obvious, then do we know what else it's doing in the body? Now that is my first experience. My second experience happened not long ago, and I didn't know what was wrong until I shared with someone, and the person was telling me, oh, maybe this is what was wrong. I'll let you know. So this is it. I was making my hair, because I make my hair myself, and with I decided to use okra water to make my hair, to make it slippery and soft and easy to walk through. So I was using okra water and all, and my hand was so wet and watery, and also the way the okra water was slippery and all. And I felt like, okay, let me just drop okra water now. Let me just use leave-in, because like I right now I have over different types of leave-in, including the one I've set aside. Like I'm just going to use it on artificial hair, not on my own head anymore. So I said, okay, let me just switch to leave-in, and use, instead of just using okra water just to slippery. Okay, so I picked the leave-in. I started using leave-in. The transition that happened to my hand, like I mean these hands, the hands I was using to apply the leave-in on my hair, like I've never seen the type before. For in fact, an aged woman should not have that kind of wrinkle. My hands were not just wrinkled. I don't know why I didn't take pictures, because I was too frightened to take picture. I was so scared. Like I was literally very scared. My hands were so wrinkled. They were not just so wrinkled. They were wrinkled and hard. If it was wrinkled, it's supposed to be wrinkled and soft, right? You should be able to, move the wrinkles around or so. No, they were wrinkled and hard, like some paper. Is this, I don't know the right pronunciation, sandpaper. Yeah, exactly. Even harder than some, like you can't literally, I literally touched my hubby and it was like, oh, not too bad. But he knew it was so bad. He was just trying to encourage me and I felt like, no, I can see this is encouragement. This is really terrible. I was so scared. I didn't know what was wrong. And the only thing I could relate to was it is this living. But at the same time, I didn't want to go out there to say, okay, there is this particular living I use this to my hand because I felt like if it could do that much to my hand, just imagine what it is doing in my head, and I don't even know about it. Why? Because I can see my hands, the hair has covered my head, and I won't even see whatever it is doing to my head. And I just felt so terrible, so terrible. I completed my hair anyways, and I didn't use that living anymore. And I did not share either. Like we were the only two that knew that happened. I didn't share out there until okay. Then I was now I had to be in a conversation recently, and I was sharing with someone that this happened. Now the reason why I didn't really want to share that was this particular living. I've been using it earlier. I've used it like once or twice, and that didn't happen to my hand. And I just felt like if I've used it before, I can't just completely say okay, it is just this living and I should just, but it is the living because that was the only thing I used on my hand and I was confused. So now sharing it recently with someone, the person told me, oh, that it must be a reaction from a particular substance in the okra water that is reacting with that living. I'm going to come again. Like I said I was using okra water to, make my hair, right? Then I switched to living. Now the reaction came to my hand because that particular living has something that is not working well with okra water that was already on my hand, and it now resulted to that kind of problem. Now whatever it is that is in that living that cannot work with natural god-given okra water, I don't want to work with it. So this is me sharing personal experiences and stories, sharing it with ladies out there because I don't, a lot of ladies are going through PCOS, and everyone is keeping quiet about it because the last time we heard of the woman with the issue of blood was in the Bible. But now ladies are going through this problem. Of course, is mostly caused by a hormonal imbalance. But then, what is the cause of this imbalance? There are so many causes. Contraceptives can be part of it. I've spoken about that in one of my videos. Then, but now, what about the product you put in your hair? It's like the products are going straight to affect the lady's reproductive organs. Like, I think, are they like, is it intentional? That I don't know. I'm not going to mention the name of any product, but the two products I experienced personally are very common and popular products. The first one is a very expensive product and popular, and the second one is not even so expensive, very affordable. As in, I actually liked it, but not anymore. And so that is my own experience, and I'm sharing with you. These things are causing fibroids, relaxers, leave-ins, especially leave-ins from big companies that you don't know the source of what they are mixing together. They are causing PCOS, they are causing fibroid. The chemical that is there that is making that hair soft is doing something else, is harming the body. So calling our attention to this, and I hope he who has ears, let him hear. Now this is let her hear. Now, if I say okay, don't relax your hair, and I'm still saying don't use leave-in from your hair, so what is the solution to all this? For me, what I've now started doing is I patronized a friend of mine that does leave-in. What do I mean? There are some small business owners that does all this living condition. You will see them a lot on TikTok. Like, and they are not just doing it to sell to us, they are also doing it to use on their own head. So they are literally adding strong and good things. They are not adding chemicals together. For instance, all those big products, on when you check their ingredients, you start seeing like big names you cannot pronounce, like 10, 20 product combinations of chemicals that you can't even talk about. But when you buy the one of small business owners, then you know what they've added. So most of them use flaxseed, some even use okra to form their own reagents, like things that you can see, things you know, or aloe vera, okra water, flaxseed, rosemary oil, castor oil. Those are the things that these young entrepreneurs are using, things they can use on their hair to nourish their hair, to make their hair soft. Patronize them. At least for now that they are still mixing it with their hand, pouring all the oils, you can literally see. In fact, there are some of them that shows how they do their products for us online. Patronize people like that. For me, I've chosen someone I literally patronize, sought after products. That's what I use for my face cleanser, for my hair. I started patronizing him immediately when I realized that, please, big products, avoid me. Those I know that they don't have chemical compositions all written. I know exactly what you are using together. The only maybe chemical you're adding is the preservative. Let me patronize this type of people. And also, you can do them yourself. Go on YouTube. When you watch YouTube, you see how to make your living conditioning, then try to do that. For instance, I've started doing my own soap myself. You buy this black soap. I add aloe vera. I think I've dropped a video where I do my soap myself. My previous YouTube channel that I lost the contact already, but I don't know, it's somewhere. So you can do them yourself, or you patronize this, upcoming entrepreneurs. That's the first solution. Another solution I have for you is, what about using blow dry? I understand heat is not good for natural hair, for it to grow. You can just put your shea butter, apply it. That's your heat resistance. What do they call it? You understand? Because even if you still go out there to go and buy this chemical made heat resistance whatever cream, it's still, we don't know what they put in there to make it resist that heat. So it's still better you just use shea butter, put it on your hair and blow dry. Since it's not serious hemorrhoid type of heat, then I think it shouldn't be that hard. Since it's just blow dry, the heat will just be minimal. And when you blow dry your hair, then it's going to be soft. It's going to be easy to walk through. For me, my hair cut combs. In fact, it still cut comb last month. You understand? With people like us with hair that cut comb, if you just blow dry your hair, for those that can afford it, it's going to be easy to pass through and work with and come through. So why stress ourselves? Why harm ourselves when we can just do without these things and we can just stay safe and fine? So yeah, I am saying you should stay safe. And for relaxers, those that can't do but relax, I really don't have a solution to it. But I really wish you can just stop relaxing your hair and just sort the natural ways. Buy products from natural, like entrepreneurs, and blow dry your hair to make it easy to work with and look beautiful and look happy. On this note, I'm going to be saying first to my friend who insisted I share this kind of content online, that your request has been answered. I've shared it with other ladies, and I hope they really know that what I'm saying is serious, it's not just a joke. And also, if this video has been beneficial to you and you think you need to share it to your sister, your friend, anybody around you that needs this, please do well to share this video to them. And also, if you have relatable questions, any questions to ask me in the comment section, I am right there waiting for that comment. And also, you have anything that is related to whatever it is I've said, you want to share with you, with us, so that people can know that, oh, this is serious, I am right there in the comment section. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because I drop videos that speaks to women. I literally do videos for women, ladies, girls. So if you belong to any of these categories, you want to subscribe. And if you're a man, you have to still subscribe, because you have a sister, you have a mom, you have a girlfriend, you have a wife, and you literally want to get information from this channel to them so that they can benefit from it. So literally everyone should subscribe to this channel. So I talk about things related to being a girl, a lady, and to women, things to make us better and better versions of ourselves, in relations to advice, in relations to experiences, and in relations to things like this video I have just done. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. Thank you so much for standing there. Thank you so much for watching till this time. See you in my next video. Bye.